Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing well. So here we have another question from the same passage, and the direction for question is answer the following questions based on the information given below. Well, we have understood the text. Let's move to the question. The question asked here, which of the following research finding, if believed, that would pose the greatest challenge to the idea of intellectual humility, right? And the choices are what? The first choice, most people are more confident in themselves than they should be. Second, genetic factors alone determine the important role in determining intellectual humility. And three, education generally increases intellectual humility but decreases it in many areas. Four, men tend to be less intellectually humble than women in terms of certainly in beliefs. So which of the following research finding, if believed, that would pose the greatest challenge to the idea of intellectual humility. Now, in that case, if you look into these options, so option two seems appropriate because it stated genetic factors alone determine the importance role in determining intellectual humility. Now, the passage argues that intellectual humility is influenced by a combination of what? Combination of uh, combination of genetic factors, upbringing, and culture, right? Cultural influence, isn't it? If it were found that genetic factors alone determine intellectual humility, this would challenge the what multifaceted view of intellectual humility presented in the passage. So, hence, you can find out uh, it is believed that genetic factors alone, right, determine the important role in determining the significant role in determining the intellectual humility that would create nothing but the greatest challenge to the research finding, isn't it? Now, look at the other options. So, option two is the correct one here. Now, what does option you can say that option one point out? Um, Option one, it is stated that most people are more confident in themselves than they should be, right? Now, in this case, because this finding supports the discussion about overconfidence and doesn't challenge the idea of intellectual humility. So you can say option one is eliminated, right? And option three, which is stated education generally increases intellectual humility but decreases it in many areas. Now, in that case, this finding is something called as a consistent, right? Consistent with the passage discussion on the dual effects of education on intellectuals humility. So hence you can find out option three is also not the correct. Option four, men tend to be less intellectually humble than women in terms of certainty in beliefs, right? Uh, this is also incorrect because this finding supports the passage argument about gender differences in intellectual humility, isn't it? Hence, you can talk about that. Option two is correct as its intellectual humility. Uh, uh, sorry, if intellectual humility were solely determined by genetic factors, it should undermine the passage argument that upbringing, education, and other factors also play crucial roles. So this would pose a significant challenge to the passage thesis. Hence, we can say option two would be the most appropriate option to create a greatest challenge. Hence, option two would be the correct answer. I hope you understood this. That's all. Thank you.